Well, hello and welcome to our spring virtual video concert. I'm Mr. O'Connell, and on behalf of Mrs. Saldana and myself, we would like to welcome you to our spring Ferson Creek and Corron combined virtual video concert. We are very excited to play for you. The students have been doing a phenomenal job this year. We are so proud of their efforts, coming to early morning orchestra, coming to the daytime lessons and remembering to bring all their stuff and practicing and checking in on Google Classroom and making those recordings. So we are super proud. We're going to be sharing with you today progress of the third graders, the beginners, the fourth graders, and the fifth graders. First up is going to be our beginners, but before we introduce that, I would like to hand it over to Mrs. Saldana, who will also make some welcoming remarks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mr. O'Connell. Our first group tonight is our beginning group. They have done such an amazing job over the last couple months. It's hard to believe that a year ago they had barely even heard of a viola or a bass. And this year they are rocking it. And they're also excited to introduce their own songs for you this evening. So listen closely as our beginners not only share what they can play, but also what they know.
Hello, my name is Samantha, and welcome to our virtual spring orchestra concert. Our first piece is French folk song. This piece demonstrates how our playing and bow skills have improved since the winter concert. We have been working on making beautiful sounds on our instruments and playing legato, which means to play with smooth bow strokes. Hello, my name is Julie and I play the cello. Our second piece is called Beethoven's Ninth, arranged by Paul Lavender. It is based on Beethoven's famous theme, Ode to Joy, from his Ninth Symphony. This piece has challenged us to play independent notes and rhythms at the same time in morning orchestra. Beethoven lived from 1770 to 1827 and is one of the world's most famous composers. By the time he wrote his Ninth Symphony, he had become completely deaf. Despite this, he continued to compose, writing more than 800 pieces of music during his lifetime.
is Kaio and I play the violin. Allegro is the Italian word for quick. This song has taught us how to play staccato, which is the Italian word for short, and legato, which is the Italian word for long and smooth. In the middle of the song, we use another Italian word called fermata, which means to hold the note. Thank you for listening to our concert.
Well, bravo. Beginners, that was fantastic. We are so proud of your progress this year. It's so rewarding to watch you go from no skills at the beginning of the year to being able to play amazing music like that. You've done a fantastic job, and you have a great and bright future ahead of you in music. Can't wait to see what you're going to do next year. Well, speaking of next year, next up is our 4th grade advanced orchestra. These are students who started in 3rd grade as beginners. There are a couple of 4th grade beginners who joined us and have caught up to the other 4th graders. These students are going to show you 3 pieces: Old Joe Clark, Sword Dance, and March of the Metronome. These include new techniques that the students have learned, including double stops, hooked bows, and playing in multiple parts with harmony and melody all at the same time. Hope you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Eli and I play the viola. One of many cool things about orchestra is playing fiddle music. Even though Fiddle Fest was put on hold this year, we enjoyed playing some of the fiddle songs. Old Joe Clark is a traditional fiddle song. Each section takes turns playing the melody and harmony parts. The cellos and basses especially like playing the piz slap backup. We hope you enjoy Old Joe Clark.
Hello, my name is Gavin and I play the cello. Our second piece is a melody from the Renaissance era. Sword Dance comes from a collection of dance tunes published in France in the second half of the 16th century and is arranged by Bob Phillips. The melody is first presented by the cellos and basses and continues with the violins. It is then played antiphonally, which means that the melody alternates through different instrument sections. This is followed by a pizzicato version and concludes with a fast-paced ending. We hope you enjoyed Sword Dance as much as we do.
Hello, my name is Grace and I play the violin. A metronome is a tool that keeps a steady beat with a clicking sound. Our performance of the metronome uses a wood block as the steady beat. This piece taught us all of the notes on the G string, which were hard at first but are now easy to play. Please enjoy the march of the metronome. A special thanks to our principals, Miss McKnight and Miss Pavlovsky, for joining us on the woodblock percussion parts and helping us keep a steady beat.
fourth graders, that was great. I am so proud of you. Mr. O'Connell and I have seen you work from the very beginning of the year all the way up until this moment to be able to play such mature and beautiful songs. Thank you for all of your hard work. The next group is our fifth grade orchestra. They have been troopers through all sorts of brand new styles of learning, and they've been with us every step of the way, persevering and always keeping a smile on their face. So, students, thank you so much for working together and working at your hardest and being so flexible. Parents, thank you so much for working at your hardest and doing your best and being so flexible. This is definitely a time that we will remember, and we will remember it because we did it together. So, thank you so much. Our students are playing three very different styles of music from what they've played before. Dinosaur Dig is what we call a programmatic piece. Has some nice, heavy, thick bows, big accents. It paints a definite picture. Fiddles on Fire is just a rip-roaring good time. Watch for little Easter eggs inside of all the videos. And Sahara Crossing is one that we haven't played anything like it before. It's another programmatic piece, but a very different style. It evokes a very different scene and a very different set of hand positions for their skills and counting and lots of layering. The students have worked so hard. They have been a joy to have in class and in rehearsals. And I cannot wait to hear their performance tonight and to see what they do in middle school and every year after that. Thank you so much for being who you are and working the way that you do. Enjoy the concert.
Hello, my name is Katie Anderson and I play the violin. Our first piece is Dinosaur Day, composed by Susan Day. Its curious and interesting melodies are sure to capture your imagination. Could it be about digging up dinosaur bones at an archaeology site, or about a detective on the hunt to solve a mystery? You decide. Each instrument section gets to play an interesting melody part. This piece was one of our favorites. Here is Dinosaur Dig.
Trifonov, and I like to play the violin. Our next piece is a lively fiddle tune written by Mark Williams called Fiddles on Fire. It's catchy, quick-paced melody. This tune is a favorite of mine, and it is often played on our annual Fiddle Fest. We hope you find that it's a popular event once again in the future. The independent melodies and harmonies really taught us to listen and work together as a music ensemble. Enjoy!
Hello, my name is Sylvia, and I play the violin. Our final concert piece is Sahara Crossing, composed by Richard Mayer. It's in the key of G minor. Its moody melodies will take you on an adventure to the Far East and have you imagine you're crossing a desert in a caravan. We learn new finger patterns with notes such as B flat and E flat, and use dynamics, which is the volume in music, to play this piece with expression. Enjoy our performance of Sahara Crossing. Thank you for watching our virtual spring concert.
that concludes our concert for this evening. Thank you so much, students, for all of your hard work. Thank you, parents, for all of your support and hard work. We are just thrilled with what we've heard the kids do. Hopefully you feel the same. Students, you should be above and beyond just so proud of yourself. We cannot wait to see what you get to do next year, and we're so excited to be along for the ride. Your third graders, you're now fourth grade advanced. Those fourth graders, you are now fifth grade advanced. And fifth graders, we wish you the best of luck next year in middle school orchestra.
Students, I agree with Mrs. Saldana. You have had a fantastic year, and we are so proud of your progress. Now, upcoming, I want you to keep your eyes open for some information about summer activities. And also, if you haven't registered for orchestra for next year, make sure you check out the registration for orchestra for next year, because we just would love to have you back and keep teaching you and continue moving forward.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.